The weather forecasters were exactly right about today. It is brutal already. It's just a little after 9, and they're telling us highs in the low 90s with very high humidity. This morning I came out to do a little watering and to work on installing a door closer on the back door of the house. Well, it hit me when I came out the door, just a warm soup. Stepped into the sun. It's hot, hot, hot. I can't imagine working outside today. And I feel bad for anybody who is. Like county highway workers, whatever they do, patching cracks in the pavement. Oh man. The door closer I want to install isn't going to take that long. I gotta chisel away some wood for it to sit flat against the door frame. But I've been watching over the past few weeks where there's a little narrow opening between the outdoor light fixture and the siding where yellowjackets have been going in and out. And I really became aware of it a week ago, and I've been hearing wasps or bees of some sort kind of hovering around in that place. Didn't really look closely enough until a week ago, and I noticed, yeah, there is quite an opening there. And then a yellowjacket flew up and walked right in. Well, crap. So I'm working about 15 inches away from that crack, and with a hammer and chisel. Well, that's a nice invitation for them to take exception to my efforts. So I'm going to have to wait and spray the opening with foaming wasp killer tonight when all of the fellows will be home. And then come out tomorrow and use some spray foam to close that entrance up. Even in the shade where I'm working right now, it's not uncomfortable, but it's getting there where in an hour it's just going to be impossible to be outside. God almighty, these are beautiful. I gotta find out what they are. And I haven't been able to find them yet online. I don't know what these are called either, but these things with the yellow flowers grow. They get up to 6-7 feet tall by the end of summer, with the yellow flowers on that stem. Well, last night I sprayed 4 hornet nests. I completely coated that with the foam poison. One more in the garage. I don't think there's any sign of life from that one either. Well, and the one that's really troubling me, they're getting in the gap. I may have killed 1 or 2 right near the opening, but it's not. So this thing I'm gonna have to, I don't know, spray. There's one. I don't like it being right next to the damn door, but I've been in and out of the door every day, a lot. Do I just go ahead and spray foam it now blocking them all inside. You don't go for a walk? Huh? You should go for a walk? Yeah, I think that'll work for me just fine. Okay.
I made dinner last night. So I made like a chicken dish. Basically, you cut up little pieces of chicken, put them in a 9x13 pan. I also decided to roast carrots. So I go to get both of those, and I'm walking back, and I'm having to walk kind of fast because, it's getting hot on my hands. So I start walking fast. I'm coming around the front of the cabin on the lakeside, and some of the guys are sitting out. I was like, can somebody please get the door for me? This is hot. And next thing I know, I tripped over Lucy's leash. She was out leashed out of the cabin. Tiny little black string, didn't even see it. I went flying with these 2 hot pans. Carrots all over the ground, sand, acorns, all the things. Thank goodness the chicken was like it's all kind of sort of attached to each other after being baked together in the pan, so it all stayed in the pan. Thank goodness, because otherwise might as well just go order a pizza.
Yeah.
But I had like hot oil up my arm, and I like hit my knee really hard, and of course Grandma saw it. She was standing in the cabin, and she was kind of standing by the window, and so she saw me, and of course she just gets like devastated by everything. Oh, that was so terrible. Oh, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, it hurt my pride more than my body. Gosh dang it. Whole rest of the night, whole pile of I should have taken a picture of it. Whole pile of sandy carrots.
Yeah. This is called Turtle Trot Trail.
Okay.
You can lead the way.
Is it supposed to look secret?
No.
What kind of tools and things did you have to use in order to clear stuff out?
A nipper? Yep.
Yeah.
That's mainly what I used.
Yeah.
Because I get right down on the ground and don't leave a stub. And when I was clearing this, I got out here. This was like mid to later May. And you could see all the way through here, all of these weren't out yet. And I thought, I'm going to make this a nice sitting area.
Oh, yeah.
Cleared it out a little more. Came back a week later and thought,
Maybe not.
Maybe not. That's right.
Maybe if you took a lawnmower through here a few times in the spring.
Yeah, it's up and down. It's hard to mow on this. But I use a weed whacker on it.
Woodpecker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I made this trail roughly on the lot line.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
South boundary.
Do you have them? Is that what all these stakes are with the pink?
Yep.
Yeah. It's nice to have those. Lot lines are hard. Hard to tell. Did you say that took you about 10 days?
Yep.
2 weeks
Yep.
so?
And I hauled. Say again?
You work on it every day?
Mostly, yeah. And I had to haul all the brush out. Most of it, anyway. Put it on the burn pile.
Did you have any rough logs that gave you a lot of trouble, or did everything cut up okay?
Yeah. I had a couple laying across the trail. They're rotten. In May, this was open.
Wow.
This is a neighbor's land. He's got a trail running through here, but Jesus.
Can you tell?
I was going to go over there and do the drone from his land.
Does he hunt there every year?
Yep. So this is the game trail that was here when we bought the land.
Oh.
And I'm going to continue that trail of mine through here.
Oh, so this connected up. This trail ended here, and then you started it right up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this, I've gone through here and laid out where there's yellow ribbons all the way through.
Oh, right.
So it'll continue on down to the pond.
Oh, nice.
Well, you know, I had 6 of them in total laid eggs in my driveway.
So they have 6 different holes.
Yeah,
Did Suki leave them alone, or
Oh,
was
yeah.
she interested?
yeah. We'd go out in the evening. Oh, there's another one.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there's one that
Yeah, they love
I
gravel.
came out and I saw him or her walking away past the front of the garage. I thought, and then she started heading in the, no, I don't want her in the garage. She's gonna, so I went down there. And that's an episode that I'm gonna save for not telling you about because it's funny to watch
Oh.
what I did.
Yeah, they really love gravel. That
Yep, that seems to be what,
seems to be their favorite. Oh man, all these roots.
let's go down to
Little
the,
trip. Little tripping.
oh, I do all the time.
I believe it.
Oh, froggy.
This is such a turtle pond.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why have I never, I've always wanted to have fresh herbs because I use them all the time in cooking and stuff. And so I finally bought like a good handful, maybe 5 or 6 different herbs. I've been growing those. But mint is one that I haven't, but I know that if you do plant it, it grows like crazy. And there's always, I mean, people that have mint are always trying to
Give it away, yeah.
So that's the one thing, because I love to have mint with mint infused water, that kind of thing.
I've been infusing my water with lime.
Oh, yum. To help
Kinsey
you drink a lot
mentioned,
more?
yeah,
Yeah.
Kinsey mentioned cucumber.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had that. I like the idea.
Yeah, I'm not a huge cucumber fan. Which way are we going?
Hang right. Hang another right.
Suki already knew where we were going, Dad. This looks a lot different back here, too. The last time I was here, back here, it was obviously a different time of year because it was a lot more cleared out. You could see a lot further.
Oh, must have been fall. Oh yeah, when I lost my glasses, you found them for me.
Yeah, that's right.
I've been harvesting wood from back here, and most of it's oak. All this is oak. A couple birches.
Burn nice. Are you keeping it for
Oh, firewood.
burn purposes?
Yeah.
That's good stuff to have in the winter. Probably feels so good to get such a good stockpile.
Well, I want to have 2 years ahead.
Yeah,
Because it really needs to
seasons.
be seasoned. You saw my
Yeah, that
inside my
video.
stovepipe. Jesus.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure the wood, firewood, is well seasoned with no creosote.
Oh, okay, so that's part of seasoning it. That helps that.
Yep. And oak really should be seasoned for 2 years.
Huh.
Because it's so dense, it takes longer to dry. But the birch I've got,
Keep walking through
yeah, me too.
spider web.
The birch I've got for this year's wood burning, I've checked. I have a moisture meter, and I checked that wood. It should be 18% moisture or less. It's below 10%.
Oh, how do you check that?
It just has, well, the meter has 2 prongs on it.
Prongs. Oh,
Push the prongs into the wood, and it shows up on the screen what the
Wow.
moisture is.
how far are you able to push them? Are they pretty small prongs?
Yeah, they
And
don't
will
need to go in
shut?
very far.
Oh, wow.
Just bury them down in the wood.
I would have never known that that's even a thing. I would never.
I wouldn't either,
thought. Ooh. Jeez.
Nap time.
Yes. Oh, that's a big end, huh?
Yeah,
What's gonna happen to that one?
I
Lightning
don't
will
want to be
take
out
it
here when
probably.
it happens.
Kind of seems like overall seems like a young, somewhat young forest area. I mean, there's like a few bigger ones like this, but a majority of them are smaller.
With the
Trees.
oaks?
Just all the trees kind of in general. You don't have a ton of really, really mature trees.
Well, the popples are the big ones.
But popples
But
also
they're-
grow pretty fast, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there are some really big red pine further down here. I'm not sure where, but further up, enormous, enormous. You go down this path, you come to them. You want to see them or no?
Sure.
Okay, let's go down here.
Okay. Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, those are
Cluster.
big birch.
Very big. We have a few birch on our land that we also have to cut down, and it's like literally painful, like physically painful for me.
See these red pines just ahead of you?
Oh my goodness, look at those. Oh. Wow, those are huge.
Aren't those huge?
Wow. So pretty.
I'd like to know how old they are.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
This one you gotta see the bear hug tree. The big one.
And they're still alive.
Amazing. Do you have any like colorful maples, Dad?
I have one in the driveway.
So not very many though, huh?
Nope.
Not naturally.
Well, some of the transplants in the front yard,
Right.
maybe, but there's only one large enough red maple that I found on this property that gets beautiful orange red in the fall. And when that begins to happen, oh, it's just yay.
So cute. All these little pieces. They're so cute. All these little pieces are so cute. They're so cute. It's almost for like a little like pizza oven or like a little. It's just like so cute. That's a lot of work though.
It is, but I just
That's like
love
a
doing it.
shitload of splitting.
Yeah, it's.
Wow. That's beautiful.
I don't know
work,
if you've
though,
seen
Dad.
pictures of all the wood I had over winter. Just a huge mound that Chuck and Jim brought over from
Just
when
a
they.
pile of logs that you had
Yeah,
to split.
and it was all covered through the winter by snow, and I couldn't wait to get out here. And I thought, I'll never get through all this. Well, and this is the newest oak on that platform.
God, it's so much work. This is a nice little fire pit right here.
Yeah,
Very conveniently located.
yes, right by the wood.
Very cool. So when you bring it into the house, do you just wheelbarrow it, or what's your
Use
best
buckets
way?
like that.
Oh, okay.
Fill a couple buckets.
Yeah.
A lot easier
How
than
much?
wheelbarrow.
How much is it? A very efficient wood burning stove? How much like wood do you go through in a day?
Depends on how cold it is. I'm gonna say a bucket and a half to 2 buckets a day.
Holy crap!
I poisoned it with vinegar.
With vinegar.
I merely said, I'd
Wow.
rather you not use Roundup
Yeah.
near the swamp. Try burning them. So I tried burning them. Well, forget that. I mean, it would.
It was like
So then I
fire.
looked online. Some lady swore by vinegar. So I thought, well, that's environmentally
Very
safe. Let's
natural.
try that. So I bought a gallon of vinegar, and I've been.
looks like it's working.
No. You stay. That's a good girl. Okay. I am so glad for being able to do this outside. It's a good girl. All right, you stay. That is where the yellowjackets were getting into the inside the siding. It's an evil plant. All of these thorns. Well, if that doesn't finish it off, I don't know what's going to. Aren't these magnificent? Now that is a mother effer of all thistles.